live on the next link.
There is no next link. This is a shit show, dude.
Okay. So I can see the next link.
Can't see it in here. I can see it on this thing though. Hey everyone, it looks like a new link is live. Sorry about that. We are back. Let's see who's in the room. We got Absurd 13, Comic Art Channel, Jackson Pollock, Pat L, Doug Pfluger, Sunny, DC Patrol, Mike Sitchy, Mark V, Sal Cataldo, Sheldon Walsh, Aidan Barrett, Dan Tancredi, Stephen Clark, Tim Lang, Lucas Cook, Don Bargetta, JT, Marcus Wade. Great to have you back. Hope everyone heard and clicked on the new link. Christopher Lopez, Sebastian, David Brittingham, Jiggy Cruz, Mike D, Stingray, Adele Alamon, Anthony T, Black Viper Dorn. I want to rebuild this room. Tim Johnson, QU Fan, Paul P, Grant Riddle, John Gardner. Excellent. ML, Ben H, Stephen Clark, Stacy Delong. Hey, I guess everyone heard. I guess everyone's coming back. I am going to repeat that spiel again about Void Rivals #1 for posterity, for people who are watching this in the future. Void Rivals #1 is Robert Kirkman's new series. He solicited it. Stores ordered it, but what they didn't know was that it was going to announce the arrival of the new Transformers comic through Skybound along with G.I. Joe, and they're merging both universes into the Energon Universe. Void Rivals #1 variant cover that I'm holding here is by Daniel Warren Johnson, and it was a 1 in 100 variant cover, meaning you had to order 100 copies in order to be able to get this. So very, very tough. It's going for a lot on eBay. This is from Daniel's Comps. Really nice copy, signed, sketched, and someone's going to win it tonight. And this is how you win. We're going to be opening up boxes of art. If you guess correctly whose art is in that box, you'll be entered into the drawing. We've got 11 boxes, so you got a 1 in 11 chance if you guess correctly. And if by some chance you guess more than one box correctly, then your odds of winning are that much greater. So okay, who else have we got here? Bruce Lai, Brian P, Joy Antunes, Xerxes, Zachary Oborny, Reba J, Ryan Michael, Dante Grady. Thank you guys for putting up with our. There's just it's not a Felix comic art unboxing art show unless there's a technical hiccup. So give us credit for consistency. Let's just jump right into it. We're going to go big right off the bat and start off with Wall Power. Check out this box. This is a biggie. And let's see if you can guess correctly. Let's see. We got Stevens, Rossmo, Ope, Green, Pope, Harren, Stegman, Pope, Stevens, Bertram. Not yet, guys. Mooneyham, Bertram, Pope. JAL, Don Bargenda. Congratulations. This is JAL. We also got Ian Bertram, Dragata Foss, Takara, Klein, Ryan Sook, Pope, Stevens, Gene, McNiven, Stevens, Mooneyham, Shaw, Dragata. Nope, actually, we only got one JAL guess, and that was the correct one. Don Bargenda. I'm gonna write this down. And Yams is gonna enter it into the randomizer for the drawing later. Congratulations, Dan. You are one step closer to winning our big prize. Which again, go to eBay. I think these things were selling for like $500. We pride ourselves on giving away decent prizes, and no matter what, even if they're not decent, they're free. They don't cost you anything. We gave away a Carol Day Artist Edition, courtesy of my pals Roger Clark, Chris Glacki, and Guy Mills when we showcased the Carol Day Artist Edition, and that's $350. We gave it away, but this comic might be worth more, and someone's going to win it tonight. First guy with a chance to win is Don Bargenda, who correctly guessed JAL. Jeffrey Allen Love. as the artist who sent this box, and very well packed, very well protected. Yams, you see any comments? Let me know that I have to address questions, but I'm just going to keep it. This is the one guaranteed wall power package. We got some big packages yet to open, but I don't know if any of them actually contain wall power art. This one definitely does. JT asks, when do you ship out art after an art draw? JT, pretty quick. I mean, we pride ourselves on being the fastest shippers in the hobby, but this last couple months, not so fast, because we had San Diego Felix Con, we had the Akira drop right before that, then we had San Diego Comic Con, then I was on the road. So not as fast, but you'll still get it. You'll still get time and manner, and anytime you write me, you'll get an answer. Can't guarantee you always like the answer, but I don't leave anybody hanging. I don't ghost anyone. I don't understand sellers who do that. At least answer the email. In any case, Jeffrey packs super well. Very nice. And maybe he's even in the audience tonight. I don't know. He tunes in sometimes. We get artists tuning in. Take a look. These are all commissions from Jeffrey.
He just showed up. He said, hey,
Oh, he did?
I showed up right on time.
Oh, perfect. Hey, Jeffrey. Jeffrey Allen Love in the house. It is perfect time. We open your box first. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at these fantastic Jeffrey Allen Love commissions. As I like to say, like no other commissions you will see in this hobby. Very unique take. Very unique, special artist. Oh, cool. Here's a little note with with Jeffrey's stylized glyph characters doodle. It's fun. I think this is I believe this is an artist's choice commission. Yep. And Adil Alamon, if you are in the audience, congratulations. This is your art. 9x12 artist's choice. Congrats, Adil. And to follow up on the question about shipping, when you see us open packages and you see your commission, you may think, oh, great, he's going to send it the next day. It doesn't quite work like that because all the art has to go into a scanning queue. And if you watch these shows, you'll see we get hundreds of pieces that have to get scanned. After everything's scanned, then I contact you, confirm your shipping address, and we're good to go. But until then, just sit tight. At least you know it's here. You get to enjoy seeing it. Here we have, I know this is Debbie Decay from a Rick Remender book, Tokyo Ghost. And we always ask the artist to write the name of the commission on the back. I don't know if your initials are CA, this is for you. Here we go. This is an 11x17 artist choice, and the funny thing is, this is for a buddy of mine, and he was just Jeffrey. This is kind of funny. He was wondering if all the artist choices were sort of follow the same motif of a night-looking character and a creature is this giant in the background. And as it turns out, not all of them. Not for this one. He got an 11x17. But here we go. Here we go with wall power. And I'm gonna have to take this out of the plastic so we can get a good look at it. Good look at it. What are people saying, Yams?
Amazing. Love it. Great stuff. Great book. Fantastic work. The showstopper.
Yeah. We rolled out the big guns right off the bat. Reward those who tune in on time. And here we go. This is wall power. 18 by 24, artist choice. I mean, just picture this. Just picture this framed up, hanging on your wall. How badass is that? Very bold pick. I always loved the artist choice pick. Great job, collector. Let's see, who is this for? Oh, I know who this is for. Yeah, I don't think he's watching right now, but I know who that's for. And this is a very unique collecting commission theme. If you've watched our unboxing show, if you followed along on social media and see the completed commissions that I share, you'll remember that there is a guy who gets an old man and a squid. That's his commission theme. It has a particular and very personal meaning for him, but he likes artists to do their take on old man and squid. That's all the artist knows, is that it's going to be an old man and a squid, and let's see what the artists do. And you'll see that there have been a lot of really fun interpretations on that. The first ever old man and squid commission, believe it or not, was by James Jean. We took that commission for James many years ago, and it completely, this guy lucked out because it totally set the bar for all the commissions, and then you end up with something like this. But great job, Jeffrey. This is amazing, and I know he'll be thrilled. Okay, let me go check out the next box. Can you grab that one for me, Yams? That one right there. All right, thanks a lot, Jeffrey, for coming in. I didn't give Jeffrey any warning. He just knew to show up, I guess. Hopefully you can hang around a little bit, check out some more art. But let's go on to this next box, which is not wall power. It's kind of standard size, 11 by 17. It's homemade jerry rigged package, but nice and sturdy. A lot of cardboard. Really, it's not pretty, not elegant like Jeffrey's, but gets the job done, which is all that matters. Whoa, here come the guesses. Hang on. Whoa. We got Klein, Burnham, Stegman, Pope. Exactly right. You know what? If you watch this show, I think you start recognizing people's packing style. So Jeffrey DeLong got Pope correct. We got McNiven. Brian Lake, you were second with Pope. Okay, that's the other thing I'm going to talk about. Brian Lake, you are only 2 names under Stacy DeLong, but on your screen, it may show that you are first. I get this a lot. People say, hey, I beat so-and-so. I was first. No, that's what it looked like on your screen, but trust me, on ours, is what is the correct order. It's what we're going to go by. And when you watch the replay, you'll see the correct order. It's just one of these twitches or bugs in YouTube where if you, as the viewer, your answer, your reply, your comment's going to show up not in the same order that it really did actually happen. So thanks for trying, Brian Lake. You were super close. We also got Mooneyham, Stegman, Klein, McNiven, Andrade, McNiven, Conley, Sook, Mooneyham, Bergara, Sook, DWJ, Rosmo, Dragad, DWJ, Sook, Takara, Bergara, DWJ. I'm just looking for, did anyone else guess Pope? Wow, the Pope guess came super early. A lot of guesses, tons of guesses. It's over, guys. Michael, I see a Pope from Michael Nestor and a Pope from Marcus White, but I think those guys are just wise guys. Nice try, though. Congratulations to Stacy Delong. I wrote down Pope. All right, Stacy Delong, you are in the running for the 1 in 100 signed, remarked variant cover. Wood Rivals #1 by Daniel Warren Johnson. Hot book. Get it graded if you want. this box arrived late yesterday. I wasn't able to pick it up today, so it just made it. Paul was working on this. So I'm just going to tell you, these are all commissions. Paul was working on these during the week. I said, Paul, if you can get these to me by the end of the week, I want to do an unboxing. And once you know it, the guy made it. Thank you so much, Paul. Paul's at home right now recuperating from a bug. I hope he feels better. But he's a soldier. He got this package out to me. I'm grateful. We're all grateful. We get to see some killer art. This show doesn't happen unless we get this amazing art from the artists.
Love the duct tape.
One other thing before I open this art, I made a comment at the very beginning of the chat that if anybody wants to hang out afterward and you just can't get enough Felix comic art, can't get enough of me or Yams, we may do a chat hangout in Zoom. And if that's something you're interested in, shoot me an email. Let's see if my voice holds up. But it's Saturday night. We're not doing anything. Let's hang out some more after the unboxing. If you're interested, shoot me an email. We've done that before from time to time. You know, like New Year's Eve or whatever. This is gonna be on Zoom. We all see each other. You want to pop open a beer, be my guest. I'm going to be having pizza with Yams. My kids ordered a pizza for like a 9 o'clock delivery. We're going to be hungry. You're going to have to watch us eat, but, you know, maybe we'll have more art to show. Yams will have something to show. Yams got something to show.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, Yams got something to show. All right. Oh, Jersey Lambo. Jersey Lambo's here. Jersey Lambo's our boy Lamb. And Lamb is coming out to California the end of September. So all Bay Area peeps, you get an extra bonus for tuning into the show. I got a special announcement. Looking like we are getting Trad Moore, none other than Trad Moore of Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise and Silver Surfer Black and Luther Strode and Awesome Commission fame, to do some signings in California, end of September. So get ready, get your books ready. SIGs are free. All right, these actually, I thought it was going to be all commissions. We actually have some sketches, which are cool. I'll go into the next Paul Pope drop, which, you know, we actually showed some Paul Pope art months ago, but haven't really had a chance to nail down Paul and talk about exactly what he's okay with selling and letting go. And I know I've been teasing you guys that there's going to be a Paul Pope drop, but you have to please believe me, I'm doing my best, and we still anticipate making that happen before the end of the year. But here we go. Let's check out these commissions. These are all 11 by 17. Here we have a Batman Year 100, absolutely fantastic. Paul said he's so happy with how this Batman turned out that he's going to find some way, hopefully, to publish this. It's something that probably can't talk about, but anyway, good chance this might get published. Paul Pope's Batman Year 100. And this is something near and dear to my heart. This is Jeeg, a Go Nagai creation, and it was a Magnemo toy, which if you're a 70s Japanese toy fan, you remember they have these magnet joints, really cool. But if you remember Micronauts, from the neck down is Force Commander. They repurposed this for the Force Commander figure, gave him a new head, but this was the original Force Commander, Jeeg. Kotetsu Steel Jeeg. And here we have Weapon X charging in the snow, claws out, with the helmet and the tech attached to him. That's pretty much what you want in a Weapon X commission. And let me double check. I think the person who got this commission is in the room. You know who you are. Congratulations. Well, he was in the last room. I don't know if he tuned in to this one. This is, for me, just nerd nirvana. You got Batman, and then you got one of my 80s indie faves, Matt Wagner's Grendel, facing off against each other.
Wow.
And Paul wanted to take Batman back to his roots. Gave him an automatic. Absurd 13 is a fellow Grendel fan. Yep, Absurd 13, that is Grendel. And look at this. Black Bolt. Man, that's killer. Paul really playing with the tones on this one. And last but not least, we got a THB and ER Smith, Paul's own creation. Let's see if this person's in the room. I saw his name. Nope, I don't think so. Anyway, how many Paul Pope commissions we got here? I'm gonna set them all out. I'm gonna take my group photo yams that you're gonna use to publicize this video. There we go. Look at that. All right, you guys enjoy that group shot?
Too many good ones. I don't know if I could pick.
Yeah. You guys enjoyed that group shot? And I'm gonna see what questions there are. Mark B says, love when Paul draws the characters he created. Yep. Real good choices for commissions. I agree. Scott, love THB. Mike Sitchy. Absurd 13 says, Jeff, your Grendel commission last year was incredible. That's Jeffrey Allen Love. Jeffrey Allen Love. And the funny thing is, Absurd 13, I think these are all for different collectors. There are actually a lot of Grendel fans out there. And why wouldn't there be? That's one of the best our 80s indie costumes. I love the fork as the weapon. And this costume, along with Nexus, two of my favorite designs. Matthew Pop says, any possibility of bringing back the Paul Pope dinner event at NYCC this year? Matthew, answer is no. When we did that event, that was 2016. That was a mega event. We had so many artists and collectors come out to that, including the late great Kim Jung-gi and his crew. It was really a special night. And when we organized that night, we told people do not expect us to do this every year or even ever again. And we're true to our word. We have no plans to do that again. That is a special night for everyone who was there. But at the same time, I'll always say never. It could happen down the line, but it won't be anytime soon. Jeffrey Allen Love says, if you had told 20-year-old me that my original art would be on the same table as some of Paul's, Jeff, it is sitting in the same collection as Paul's, and it's a mutual admiration society because Paul loves your stuff too. A lot of love for Jersey Lambo. Oh yeah, Dan Tancredi says, see you tomorrow, Jersey Lambo. There is an art show in New Jersey. Have fun, all of you guys who are going out there. Hope you find some cool art. On to our next box. Can we grab that one?
Coming up.
All right, no guesses until you see the box, please. Okay, before I show this, I got a question from Scott Prather. Do you have an idea which cons that Felix Art will attend next year? I just said no guessing until you see the box, and I already got Stevens, McNiven, Andrade, Mooneyham, Sanford, Rossmo. No, you're all disqualified. Harren, Stegman, Sook. You're all disqualified. You're all disqualified. But it doesn't matter, because I'm going to tell you right now, none of those are correct. So just by process of elimination, let's see if you can guess whose box this is. And maybe you can, does that handwriting look familiar? Okay, here come the real guesses. Green, Klein, Connolly, McLean, Eminent, Otley, Patera, DWJ. The block, I can't even catch up, but I have not seen the correct one yet. Let's just say that I have been known to be tricky, and does that tell? All right, we got one. We got one. Comic Art Channel with Pope. Yep, that's right. Back-to-back popes. Back-to-back popes. How is that possible? Well, it's possible. Comic Art Channel, I'm gonna expose you, is collector Jason Kim. And Comic Art Channel is actually a really fun channel right here on YouTube. Go check it out. Lots of videos, nothing but comic and comic art talk. A lot of fun. My boy Jason, who helps us out on our show from time to time when we need it. Excellent producer, good pal, and I'm sure he will be hanging out with us when Trad comes out. All right, congratulations, Jason. I don't know if you guessed that because of my clue or if you would have guessed it anyway, but you are correct. This is Paul Pope. Sorry, everyone who jumped on it and gave an incorrect guess. What did Paul include? This is an odd shaped package. I mean, look at this. This is like, I don't know if you can see it. It's the widescreen. Oh, I think it's just a, okay, so it's just the material he had on hand, because the art is not especially crazy. All right, hang on. Still protecting the art. All right, let's take a look at what we got here, shall we? You know, here's the thing. Yeah, he included this this Bristol just to protect the art. But you can use that to, practice your art. All right, look. G was a perfect choice for Pope because the dude is a '70s kid too. He loves Micronauts. And this is Robot Man from the Microman line, Takara's Microman line. And you know him better in the States as, can anybody guess? Anybody know? Do we have any 70s toy fans in the house? Biotron. Nobody remembers Biotron? Jeez. Come on, the great Biotron from the Micronauts line. Mark V says Bioton. Well, close, Mark V. No, yeah, it's Biotron.
Okay, now Mark V got it.
And here we got, this is the Jonathan Kent Superman or Superboy. Let's see, is that person in the room? Nope, I don't think so. Sheesh, look at this. Aurora West. Man, this is the first time I've seen these. Wow. Oh boy, look at this. Dark Knight Batman and Kelly Robin. You know that's right up my alley. I started getting Batman and Kelly Robin commissions many years ago. Why? Because it's an old dude with a surrogate daughter type of income. Of course, I can relate to this now more than ever. But now it's become a much more popular commission theme, and who better to do it than Pope. It's awesome. This I recognize this figure, and the silhouette is right out of Dark Knight. So cool. Scott Pratt, this is his first time on the stream. Definitely coming on every time now. Yeah, please do, Scott. You get to see cool shit. Look at this. This guy was in the room, at least the first room. Hopefully he's in this one too. Here we go. Arzak. Mobius is Arzak on his bird. Oh man. A very Kirby-esque Galactus. And last but not least is not a commission, but it is the Rocketeer, Dave Stevens, the Rocketeer. And this piece is for the Comic Art Museum's Dave Stevens Rocketeer exhibit, their tribute exhibit. They have had a lot of artists do tribute pieces. There is going to be actual Dave Stevens Rocketeer art in the exhibit, plus the tribute art that was created by artists, including our own Stuart Immonen, Ryan Sook, Aaron Conley, Daniel Warren Johnson, whose art was just auctioned on eBay for $4,000. And here's Paul Pope's. Paul's piece will be auctioned as well. So go to, if you follow me on social media, I always provide eBay links, but you can also follow Comic Art Museum, great museum. Our buddy John Butler is on the board, and he helps organize these things. He also creates the catalog. So if you win any of this Rocketeer art, it's all going to end up being published art. They put together beautiful catalogs, which you should get even if you don't get the art. A real famous one was the Sandman catalog from about 10 years ago. There's a Gene Colan catalog and so on. And we just did a Hellboy catalog, Calvin and Hobbes catalog. They're fantastic. Definitely worth having on your shelf. But to the eventual winner of the Paul Pope Rocketeer, thank you and congrats. So yeah, quite the Paul Pope show. We should just call today's show the Paul Pope episode, because we got 2 boxes from Paul, 2 boxes. All right, this, I have to say now, this is Scott's first time watching the show, but if you've watched this show before, especially if you watch the show a bunch of times, then this next box is a slam dunk gimme. I mean, we're just laying it out there for you to get a free guess. So I'm going to show it, and then let the guessing commence. And my guess is it's not going to take too long. But here it is. Here, an EMS package. It's yellow paper. It's like 11 by 17 or so. Okay, let's see. We got the guesses: Klein, Mooneyham, Otley, Klein, Stegman, DWJ, Bilquist, Sook, DWJ, JP. Hang on a second. That is correct, JP Mayer, and that was guessed by Christine F. Christine F. Are you a new viewer? Couldn't possibly be, because you knew. You're like the first person to guess, huh?
She got that one. She can't be new.
Christine,
that was pretty impressive.
Okay, we are 4 boxes in. Congratulations, Christine. Did anyone else get JP? I didn't make you type out JP Mayer. I know who you meant. I would have taken Mayer too. No one else? Sad. Well, at least one person got it correct. It's Christine. JP Mayer is Ryan Otley's designated inker, and he lives in Brazil, and whenever he sends me a package, it always looks like this. And he sends them pretty regularly, so we've gotten this package. We've gotten this packages plenty of times on the show. You guys should know. So again, congratulations, Christine. Your loyal viewing has been rewarded. And everyone else has like ADD, didn't do well in school. Someone says Stegman's. No, not Scott Lee will get Stegman. Well, you know what? Yeah, I guess technically, but didn't matter. None of you guessed Stegman before. You know what? I probably would have taken Stegman. What the hell? But it was really his inker, J.P. Mayer. And when I've told this story before. And you know what? You watch the show, you're gonna hear a lot of the same stories again because I'm an old guy. I've become that guy who repeats stories. But when Stegman joined us, that was right at the beginning when he was starting to work with an inker who would turn out to be JP. And prior to that, he had inked his own art. And my preference has always been for the penciler to ink his own art. And, you know, I understand. Sometimes you need an inker just for scheduling's sake. But as a purist, I would have preferred Stegman over Stegman. Well, JP made me take that all back. Because Stegman / Mayer, freaking dream team. Unbelievable art. And the beauty of it is, too, if you just like Stegman pencils, you get that along with the inks. Because, like I said, JP lives in Brazil, so he just gets the file that he prints out on blue line and inks over that. Meanwhile, Ryan Stegman has the pencils, which he sends me, and when we sell the art, you get both. Now, some people have taken to, when they decide to sell the art, splitting them apart, which I don't love. But, you know, people are going to do what they're going to do. We choose not to sell the art that way. We give you both and hope that you keep both together. All right, let's look through here. Check this out. So, I'm not sure if this is what I think it is, but I'm pretty sure Ryan Stegman is now his own writer. Blew up big. You know, he was a Marvel darling for a while, but really blew up when he teamed up with Donny Cates on Venom, which led into Absolute Carnage and culminated in King in Black. And then they went on to do a creator-owned together, Vanish. Well, now Ryan is writing his own stuff, a la DWJ, James Harren, Nick Patera, Nick Dragata. Everyone's sort of writing their own stuff now, which I actually love. So anyway, Ryan Stegman is written and drawn a Spidey story. Very cool. And I'm not sure how much of this I'm allowed to show actually, but you can see it just jumps right into it. Takes on the lizard. I love the Spidey face, the mask when he's doing the squinting. This is so fun. You can see Spidey's head is in the mouth, tongue started wrapped around his neck, but he's Spidey. Not that easy to kill. This is a killer story, and again, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show all this, but piece of tape, I'll get rid of that. That's what. Just please don't tell anyone. Oops. Let me see this. Okay, I'll keep going. Oh, X-Men cover. First team. Nice. I believe this is a Vanish cover. Oh, Spidey cover. Yeah, we may have seen the pencils to that when Ryan sent me. A lot of Spidey here, guys. Okay, so there is going to be a whole series of Spider-Verse, Spidey and Spidey villains and, Spidey characters, a whole series of covers. And we're going to be doing a dedicated drop just for these covers. Pencils and inks will be separate. And they look like this. You see, there's another one. And I love this guy. This guy showed up in Venom #1. Such an awesome design. That spiral for the face. So cool. Oh yeah, a lot of these are just classic shout outs to things that happened during the Venom run. I'm not sure which female Spidey characters. There's so many now. Oh, gotta love that. Spider-Ham, but in the black costume. Another Spidey variant of some sort. So cool. And more Spidey. Dang, guys, if you like Spider-Man, you're a Marvel nut. This is it by the Marvel artist of the past 20 years, Ryan Stegman, the Marvel artist of this era. Look at that double page splash. This is killer. You guys have a lot to look forward to. Remainder of the year, that's all I can say. We got some awesome art coming rest of the year, so get ready. Sign up for our newsletter. That is absolutely crucial. It still like amazes me to this day where people will write me, I never know when things are for sale. Every time I go on your site, things are sold out. It's really frustrating. And I just say, well, are you subscribed to the newsletter? And they say, no, am I supposed to be? Or, well, it's like, what am I supposed to do? You can't help people like that. You know, they refuse to be, they almost refuse to be helped. Or they just want to be spoon-fed or something. But you at least subscribe to the newsletter, please. All right, next box. Okay. Here we go. See, I gotta take a look at this real quick. All right, I know what this is. This is just your standard FedEx large box. 11 by 17 fits in here. Let's go. We got Mooneyham, Immonen, Klein, DWJ, McNiven, Foes. I don't know who that is. Otley, Klein, DWJ, DWJ, Mooneyham. Not yet. Sanford, Stegman, Harren, Sook. Ryan Pezapane with Sook. First Sook. And only Sook. Congratulations, Ryan Pezapane. You are in the running. So we have Don Bargenda, Stacy Delong, Jason Kim, Christine F., and Ryan Pezapane, who have guessed correctly and are in the running for the Void Rivals #1 variant cover. 1 in 100 variant cover by our own Daniel Warren Johnson. Very exciting stuff. And I don't think there's going to be a lot of art in here. He just had a couple of things to sell me, but with Ryan, it's always exciting. I love Ryan's art. Oh, I got some sketches. Oh, we're pretty happy about that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got a cover. This is for the Ambassadors, which is a Mark Miller book, and Mark Miller has pretty elevated taste in artists. You know, he's gotten our own Stuart Eminem, but also Travis Charest, Frank Quitely, and he's a big Ryan Sook fan too. Ryan hasn't had time to do any interiors, but Ryan will help him out with covers whenever he can. And so here you go. And, oh, this is a Fortnite loading screen. Yeah, we've had a lot of artists do Fortnite loading screens. We had Nick Darrington do one. We just sold one from Yuko Shimizu. Here's Ryan Sook's. Trad Moore did one, but it's not for sale. Sorry, guys. And here are some fun sketches. These are always cool. And these will likely be available future all sketch drop, maybe even as early as New York Felix Con. Yeah, these are really cool, like tight prelims. Dawn Marjorie said Bilquist did one. Yeah, I think she did actually, Dawn. I love getting these. I mean, these faces are just gorgeous. Ryan Sook. There's a booster gold. Okay. All right, next box, please. All right. Stacy Delong says having a few chilly ones and looking at some cool shit. Nice little Saturday, indeed. Indeed. If I wasn't doing this, I'd be watching. Another FedEx box, very popular way to ship art from the artist. It's just, you know, very easy. Just throw the art in the box and ship it off. Not the best way to send art and not bulletproof, as you saw from the last unboxing, maybe it was a couple unboxings ago, where the FedEx box got completely mangled and the artist side got warped. We were able to flatten it out, so, you know, that was okay, but still, little nerve-wracking. Oh, here, the guesses are rolling in. Hang on a second. I'm blah, blah, blah. Here come the guesses. McLean, Green, Klein. Harren, Brian P. with the correct Harren. That was early. That was fast. Yeah. Huddleston, DWJ. Mike, actually, this is another Harren guest, but it was Brian P. Brian P., do we know who you are? Can you type out your whole name so we know who you are, please? Brian P. Okay, but you are correct. We also, Brian Lake guessed Harren. Robert Coleman D guessed Harren, but too late. It's Brian P. So let's check out what James sent me. Most likely going to be some commissions. See if there's any top secret stuff. Sometimes they'll write me a note. Do not show. Oh shit, guys. You guys are gonna crap yourselves. I just did. All right, let's take a look. We got little sketches here. These are fun. But let's get into the commissions. And good Lord, guys, if you're a Harren fan, this will make your night. We got, this is a 9x12 Spidey Venom. Mr. Regjack says, it's like Christmas in August with really cool presents you don't want to return. Yeah, I know, that's how I feel like. It's like Christmas, man. And these presents aren't for me, but still I get to see them. That's kind of cool. We got a Doc Ock, as only James can conceive. Your organic tentacles. Absurd 13 says, love James's colors. Yeah, no kidding. So the funny thing is, James's commissions, if you look at the course of his commissions, he was the guy who really popularized screen tones out here in the West amongst American comic book artists. And then everyone started doing them. And some very blatantly just copying him. And, you know, I feel James is paying on that. I'm the James Harren of reps because other people biting off me hard too. But James being James, he decided, you know what, I'm going to just go in a different direction. And what is he going to do? He's going to do color. And you can see the evolution of his color work from like really simple to now very sophisticated and complex. A lot of depth to these colors. And his sense of color, his palette has always been spot on, but how he's applied it, again, only James. And now, of course, you were seeing a lot of people trying to do colors, but still not being able to pull off what James can do. We got a bigger Spidey versus Venom. This one might just run for fun, actually. Check this out. This is 11 by 17, and if you get 9 by 12, which is half the size, it's fine. It might look the same, but there is just something about a full size 11 by 17. I mean, look at this Wolverine. And sometimes one color is all you need. Look at this perfect Godzilla. Scott Prather says it was nuts how far of a reach his Ghost Rider commission got. Yeah, no kidding, Scott. And it hasn't stopped. I mean, those, I think we're almost up around 200,000 likes for a single piece. It's bananas. Oh, 11x17 Battle Beast. That is awesome. Oh, and here's a cover for a book coming out called Sacrificers. It's just something to do with Walking Dead? Not sure. But if you know the thing about getting James Harren to do a cover for your book, it's a double-edged sword. I mean, on the positive side, you got freaking James Harren do a cover for your book, and that instantly elevates whatever's inside. But also at the same time, the other side of the coin is now everything's got to be compared to this. That's not really fair. So in the end, are you better off or not for having a James Harren cover? I think on the whole, on balance, yeah, if you get James to do a cover for you, you get James to do a cover for you. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the James Harren art. Next box, Yams.
I'm still shaking from that last one. Jesus.
All right. This is not a FedEx box. It is just a package. I cover it up to sender's address. Can you recognize his handwriting? We got Mooneyham, Stegman, Yuko, Stevens, Conley, Patera. Whoa! Well, how do we get a Patera that quick? Jeez, that's good, Mike Bravenek. Mike Bravenek, you are next in line as a possible winner. Void Rivals, 1 in 100 variant. Mike Bravenek, good job, Mike. This is indeed from Nick Patera. We haven't gotten much mini packages from Nick in a while because he's been busy with Axe Wielder John. You may have heard of Axe Wielder John. It's his crowdfunding project, his solo published work. Self-contained, hardcover, something he's been wanting to do, and massive, massive success. Thanks to all you fans and collectors and supporters. It's like one of the biggest comic crowdfunded projects last year. So it's at the printer. If you follow Nick on social media, he got his comp copies already. Just a matter of time before they come in. Looks absolutely fantastic. Congratulations to Nick. I mean, well done. Big accomplishment. Very proud of Nick. I mean, he set out to do it and he did it. We did an art drop for a lot of the art last year. All of it sold. There is still some art that will be available coming up. We're going to wait till after the book comes out so people can read it. And then there will be another art drop of Axe Wielder John art. I think it's just some commissions in here. So we took a commission list for Nick, and thank you so much, everyone who got on it. It helped, you know, things like commissions, it helps fund personal projects like Axe Wielder John. I mean, bills still got to get paid, and commissions help with that, but he kind of came to a decision, which is, this was going to be his last commission list, because he just doesn't have the bandwidth to do, you know, because it's not just drawing a book, he's writing, and not just writing and drawing a book, but he has to do all the production stuff, all that logistical stuff, and there's only so much time in the day. And as much as he loves doing commissions, and he's an art collector himself, and he likes making collectors happy, it's just not enough time. Not right now. You know, down the line when when things are settled and he actually has time, we'll revisit. But for now, if you got a Nick Patera commission, count yourself lucky, because there ain't gonna be any more chances for a long while. Yeah, this is a little complicated packing. I'm doing the best I can. Thank you everyone for hanging in. They're indeed commissions. And look at that. Anybody know what this is? It is The Old Man in Squid, a Nick Patera style. So the guy whose commission theme this is, he really is going for everyone. And he loves everyone's take on it. It does not have to look like James Jeans or even Jeffrey Allen Loves. It just has to be what that particular artist envisions, and he loves them all, and I know he's going to love this. Here we got, I can't remember the name of this character. I know that's Stingray, though. But it's a 2-character piece. These are all 11 by 17. And fine, I know what the last one is, and this is a personal favorite. It's Jaws, kind of like a movie poster style. You got Roy Scheider in the front, of course, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, and Bruce in the back. So here you go. Nick Patera commissions. 311 by 17 beauties. Stingray and Tiger Shark, thank you. Thank you, Stingray. Well, of course, you know, I figure guy named Stingray would know. Thank you, Stingray. We need a bigger boat. Yeah, Mike, that's generally what we hear whenever Jaws comes up. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you, and we need a bigger boat. Stingray says, yeah, that's my Stingray. Very confident. This Stingray is very confident that's his commission. I hope it is yours, because you got a bonus Tiger Shark on it. All right, let's go. Next box. All right, this one's going to be, I will just tell you ahead of time, this one's going to be tough, because we very rarely get art from this artist, and if you guess this correctly, you will have earned your spot on that wheel when we spin it for the Void Rivals #1 variant cover, 1 in 100 variant cover. So here it is. Let's see. Mooneyham, Stevens, Shaw, Dragata, Stegman, Stevens, Sanford, Takara, Mike Huddleston, Jackson Pollock got it. Jackson Pollock got it. Lucas Cook came in with Huddleston, but Jackson Pollock was first. I have to believe my hints kind of help. But good. I mean, you still need to watch the show to know who's sending stuff and who hasn't. So that's Jackson Pollock. I'm very happy for Jackson Pollock. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 11 so far. We got Don Bargenda, Stacy DeLong, Jason Kim, Christine F., Ryan Pezapane, Brian P., Mike Bravenek, and Jackson Pollock. No double winners. Everyone's got the same chance right now. Let's open up Mike Huddleston's package. Someone guessed Darrow, and I don't know why you would guess Darrow. I don't rep Jeff Darrow. I'm pals with Jeff Darrow. I talk to Jeff all the time, but I do not rep Jeff Darrow. Jeff Darrow and I share a lot of similar interests, and Jeff Darrow is a great guy. He now lives in France. Doesn't do many U.S. shows, but he will be at New York Comic Con, and we plan to hang out a bit. So if you're going to be doing New York Comic Con, you'll get a chance to see Jeff Darrow, which is becoming a rare occasion because, again, he's living overseas now. well, it turns out Jackson Pollock had a particular interest in this being Mike Huddleston's package, because he says, I have a long-standing commission in there. I hope it's in here. I hope it's in here, just because there's just a couple. So Mike's situation is he's been hard at work with Jonathan Hickman on the Three Worlds, Three Moons Substack comic project, and that's why there just hasn't been, and he has to create digitally to keep up with their schedule, and it's also why he hasn't had much time to work on commissions. Of course, whenever he can, he does, and so obviously that's why I'm getting this package. But thank you everyone for your patience and understanding. And you know, our policy is after 6 months, you don't want to wait any longer, you can get a full refund if you want. We don't hold your money hostage. You want your money back, we'll give it back. Okay, thanks. A little complicated packing, but packed very nicely, all very well protected. And we've got a Sinestro 1x17. Yeah, I mean, you know, tell me that isn't worth the wait. Especially if you throw all these extra lanterns in the back, defeated by the evil Sinestro. And I think this is what our pal Jackson Pollock was talking about. Fing Fing Foom for our boy Jackson Pollock. Congratulations. So excellent. Victor Brackmon says, knowing you rep him, I know I'll get the commission, so the wait isn't a big deal. Thank you for your patience, Victor. Thank you. Marvin Lewis says, God, I want Huddleston to open another list so badly. 3W3M is great though. Yeah, Marvin, I don't think there's going to be a list anytime soon. I'm just telling you that, just full disclosure. Don't keep you waiting. You got other things you want to get. Don't wait for Mike. But thank you. I appreciate you wanting to get one. And believe me, if he could, he'd take care of everyone. But I mean, these guys only have so much time. We all only have so much time. All right, I'm gonna start giving clues so we can get through this a little quicker. This is a FedEx box. It's your standard large box. Whenever you see this label, you know what? I think domestic is the same. Well, anyway, this is international. So there's your clue. It's international. We got Yuko, DWJ, Rossmo, DWJ, Mooneyham, McNiven, Emin and Yuko, and Klein, Pat L with Klein, Pat L with the first Klein. So sometimes, you know, you see the box, you can start guessing, or you can wait for me to give it a little spiel and make your guess then. Pat L, congratulations, Pat L. This is indeed from our own Nick Klein, the artist of the massive new hit, Incredible Hulk. Both the first and second issues sold out, completely sold out, and in multiple printings. And they've used interior pages for the new covers. So for both the first and second issues, there have been lucky buyers of interior pages who now also own a cover, which is always cool. Okay, so a lot of bubble wrap and a lot of saran wrap. Good job, Nick. Well protected, even though it was just a FedEx box. Good job. Let's see what we got here. Very exciting, very exciting. Got a bunch of really kick-ass covers. got a Moon Knight. Check it out. This is like the third Moon Knight cover Nick has done, and each and every one has just been a banger, an absolute banger. Well, look, all his covers are great, but these Moon Knight covers especially, and it just makes me, and I'm not even a Moon Knight guy, I don't particularly care for Moon Knight. I'd love to see Nick Klein do Moon Knight, just based on these covers. This is Cap and Ghost Rider cover. What's it for? Don't know, but Marvel always keeps Nick busy. And a very classic, iconic Cap cover. Killer. All right, so feast your eyes on these covers and know that they will likely be available at our next big all-cover drop, which is very likely going to be New York Felix Con, NYFC, sister show of SDFC. And this last SDFC was an absolute blockbuster, our biggest SDFC to date. NYFC tends not to be as big as SDFC, but it's still a lot of fun, and there's still a lot of excellent art, all price ranges. Something for all collectors. That's kind of our thing. One thing I was very proud of for SDFC is that over half of the art we had for art was $200 or less. So, you know, look, $200 is still a lot of money. I get it, but in terms of this hobby, it's affordable. Oh shit! I haven't even told you who's in this box. I haven't opened it up. Okay, FedEx box. Let's see if you can guess. This is international again, and I'm a tricky guy. Let's see, got MNN, McNiven, DWJ, Bergara, Otley, DWJ, McNiven, Bergara, DWJ, Stevens. I'm not seeing the right name yet. I'm a tricky guy though. Klein, I got a Klein. Yes, Ryan Michael with the Klein. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Who's that?
I don't know, it sounds familiar.
Yeah. And let's see who gets Klein. It was Ryan Michael. Ryan Michael. Congratulations, Ryan Michael. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're almost there. Everyone has one guess so far. I mean, there's one. Comic Art Boss. You're all lucky. Comic Art Boss is not here. I think there was one time you got like 4 in a row. Okay. And I think I know what's in here. It's what we were talking about. It's what we were talking about. We were talking about Hulk, weren't we? The Incredible Hulk.
Britney Spears did it.
I'm tricky. I'm not crazy. All right. And we're not supposed to stigmatize crazy. Sorry. Please don't go into the fence. Okay. Incredible Hulk. Nick relaunched with a new #1 with writer Philip Kennedy Johnson, and it's been awesome. The arc is called Age of Monsters, and they are living up to that. Nick is going just all out on this arc, and so you know he can't really keep to a monthly schedule. It's impossible. So they have a fill-in for issues 4 and 5, but he's going to come back to 6, and you guys have already seen. It's going to be a new Ghost Rider, World War II Ghost Rider. Right now they call it Zombie Ghost Rider. I prefer WW2 Ghost Rider because it's a Ghost Rider in all WW2 getup. Wow, Magneto. I'm sure this is a cover. Yet another cover. More covers, guys. This is a cover for Hulk 5. So he is not drawing 4 or 5, but that's the cover. I don't even know if this is in the solicity yet. So anyway, this is Magic from New Mutants. I'm not sure what this is for. Stacy Delong says, "I'll never forget your Jordan flu stream, Felix. Incredible performance." Wow, that's a callback. Yeah, there's one stream where I was not doing well, but powered through it. You know what? I draw strength from this art. I don't have any talent. I didn't draw it, but being the president of this art, I know it sounds ridiculous, but it is that exciting for me, and I suck up the energy from this art. I love it, and hopefully you guys do too, through the screen. This is Hulk number 3. Okay, so I think this is going to be Hulk number 3. I can't show you all of Hulk number 3, but it does come out this week, guys. So grab it from your store. Check out that awesome cover. Klein is going hard with the new Hulk book. He is. Zach, he is. Check out this first page. Goes right into it. Hulk smash. I'm going to go about 5 pages into this. I'm not, oh, well, dang. Well, dang. Look at that double page spread. So now you understand why Nick can't, I mean, it's impossible for this guy to do work of this quality on a monthly basis. You know, you can't pump it out in a month. If you penciled it and someone else inked it, yeah, that's how it gets done. But he's doing it all. And again, starting with Thor, Nick made the decision, I'm good. But collectors don't know me. Well, I'm going to make them love me. And how do you do that? By doing this. And he did it with Thor. And I have to say, he's upped it yet again with Hulk. This is just madness. There you go. Okay, I've shown enough. Page 6, yeah. No more, but you get the idea, and really, we gotta look at this again. I'm sorry, we gotta look at this again. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, let me, you know what? I have not reviewed the comments. I've been kind of glancing over. Don Bargenda says, I want Marvel to reprint these in their old newsprint magazine format. Good call, Don, and if, you know, you say that because this is very evocative of those newsprint magazines, the magazine size books that Marvel put out in the 70s and 80s. And that's actually kind of what Nick is going for. Also Warren, you know, all those newsprint magazines. Okay. Mr. Red Jack says, worth the price of admission. Yeah, 0, free. Normally you get what you paid for, but yeah, you're getting way more than free here. Because this art is that good. All right, we open big and we are going to close big. This is box number 11 and it is wall power size. I don't know if there's actually wall power art in here. I have a hunch there is, but in any case, without further ado, here we go. And people are guessing without even seeing the box. Here we go. Here's the box. Here's the box. It's a big one. It's a big one. And look at that handwriting. Can we tell? Okay, here come the guesses. I see someone guessed correctly. We had Stevens, Stragata, DWJ, Pope, DWJ, DWJ, McNiven, DWJ, Bertram, McNiven, DWJ, Pope, Conley, Takara, Green, Shaw, Yuko, correct. Yuko Shimizu. This is from our great artist, Yuko Shimizu. Don Bargenda also guessed Yuko, but sorry, you are number 2, Don. It was Lucas Cook. Wow, if Don Bargenda had gotten in before Lucas, he would have been, Don Bargenda, you would have gotten the first and the last guess. You were that close, but alas, you did not. But congratulations to Lucas Cook. And we have all 11 correct guessers. We got Don Bargenda, Stacy Delong, Jason Kim, Christine F., Ryan Pezzapane, Brian P., Mike Bravenek, Jackson Pollock, Pat L., Ryan Michael, and Lucas Cook. Hang tight, guys. We're going to find out which one of you won in a second. But for now, let's open up this bad boy. This big bad boy. Wow. Yuko told me Yuko has an assistant who will do her packing for her, but this one Yuko says she did all on her own. And, Yuko being Japanese is very precise with this stuff, and it's a lot. If you've ever been to Japan or know about Japanese packaging, there are a whole lot of layers. And sorry, I don't mean to profile anyone, but this is very Japanese style packaging. And I'm not complaining, because you know this art is going to be well packed and well protected. Wow, this is actually, the package tonight from everyone is pretty impressive, I have to say. We're thrilled. No disasters like last time where a box got completely crushed by FedEx. This time, everything came through perfect. It wasn't just by luck, because everything was well packed. Or I should say, packed well enough. Minimum B, mostly is. Okay. Yeah, we got big art. We got big old art in here. We got a lot of art. And we just did a Yuko drop, and it was a great drop. I think we had the most Yuko art ever in this drop, like 34 pieces. We've had a 30-piece Yuko drop before, so this just barely, broke that record. But still, the most Yuko drop we ever had. I think we've sold all but maybe a couple pieces. So congratulations, Yuko. Congratulations and thank you to collectors. And as you can see, we have more Yuko art. This stuff's a little more. I mean, anything time you see us get anything bigger than 1x17, just understand it takes that much more effort to scan. You got to scan them apart, stitch together. Very labor intensive. Yams takes care of that. Thank you, Yams. So it'll, next Yuko drop, I can't say when it'll be. We just got a lot going on. Oh, hey, look, there's one little, I thought this was support cardboard. No, thank you, Yuko, for sticking their sketches inside. What's really funny is sometimes artists will do a little doodle on the packing or something they consider throwaway, and Yams and I always keep it. The little sketches in here, probably little prelims, which we love. Yep, prelims.
A little dog collection.
We won't go through all the prelims, but just take a look at the finished art. But yeah, there are a lot of prelims, and prelims are fun because there's something affordable for everyone. Usually around $100 or so, sometimes less. And take a look at this prelim, for example. This is Japanese Wonder Woman for the Warner Brothers 100th anniversary project. But look, that's a prelim. That's pretty nice finished sketch, and it's signed by Yuko. Even has her chop. You could frame that up and look very cool. So we like having opportunities like that for collectors. So anyone who's in the hobby has a chance and can afford their own Yuko Shimizu original, Paul Pope original, whoever's original. Let's see what was this for. This is for Sports Illustrated. Okay, Sports Illustrated. Yuko's primarily illustrator, so she gets a lot of those jobs. Oh, this is cool. I don't know how this is oriented. See, this is for van cover for a new comic called 10,000 Black Feathers. Well, we'll find out. Cincinnati Magazine, Madam Butterfly. Wow, Yuko really sent us a motherload this time. There's got to be another cover. So this is for Black Hammer cover. So cool. Blue Book. Okay, this is, I think, a James Tinian. So yeah, if you are into our comic book covers, looks like we're getting some. Breathless. Yeah, Jean-Luc Godard's Breathless. Very cool. Wow. This is striking. Simple, but striking. Very effective. Snow Ghost and Other Tales. Very cool. Probably the same project. Yep. This is the back. This will be the front cover, and here you got the back cover. See, Mason Tripp says, do we email the contact on y'all's site for the Zoom after talk? Yeah, if you don't have my email, if you never emailed me before, Mason, you can just contact me through the site. I'll get it. And for anybody who wonders what Mason's talking about, I mentioned this at the beginning. If you want to do a Zoom hangout with us after the show, you know what, it's just one piece. Anyway, I'm not going to take this out of shit because you get the idea. If you want to do a hangout, Zoom hangout after the show, shoot me an email and I will send you a Zoom link. Yams will not be here to say hello. We haven't done it in a while. Our pizza doesn't get here until 9. We got a little time to kill. So yeah, if you want to hang out, and talk comic art, talk comics, talk auctions, whatever you want. Happy to talk. This is another SK Travel. SK Travel is I believe it was an agency centered in Asia, and they commissioned Yuko to do all this beautiful imagery. This is Singapore, which we actually have had pieces in the past, and in this last drop we had several pieces and everything sold because they're just beautiful. Here's another Breathless piece. And this is, let's see, wow, cool. What's this? Wolfman. Oh, official variant poster for Wolfman and Lon Chaney's Wolfman.
Nice.
Okay, this is what I've been waiting for because, of course, we love superhero-related stuff, and check that out. That's Wonder Woman, but as a Japanese warrior. How kick-ass is that? So this is the 100th anniversary of Warner Brothers. They've commissioned a ton of artists to work on, reinterpret famous Warner Brother properties, including DC characters. And so here you go. Here's Yuko's take on Wonder Woman. And Yuko's take on Superman. And this is right up my alley. Freaking Bruce Lee. I think this is in 2 parts. This is for Enter the Dragon. So you have this water motif, very fitting. Then Bruce probably fits in there somewhere, but she does it in 2 parts, put it together digitally. Yeah, Enter the Dragon. Enter the Dragon was released through Warner Brothers. Co-production with Golden Harvest. Yeah. Don Bargenda says, this will be an epic drop. It will be another epic Yuko drop. It will indeed. What is this? Another Fortnite. Yeah, so we got one Fortnite last drop. Here's the other one. Okay, guys, that is it. 11 boxes. Done. 1 for real wall power, 1 semi-wall power, but all kick-ass art. Where's that comic? Yeah, is it buried under here? You set it aside. All right, we're gonna do the drawing for Void Rivals number 1, 1 in 100 variant cover by Daniel Warren Johnson, the toughest variant cover there is for Void Rivals, and it is signed and remarked by Dan. Let's go. Swing it over here so everyone can see. Here comes Yams. Hang tight.
All right.
Let's see. We have. Okay. I will spin it. So I'll read the names again. Don Bargenda, Stacy Delong, Jason Kim, Christine F., Ryan Pezapane, Brian P., Mike Bravenek, Jackson Pollock, Pat L., Ryan Michael, and Lucas Cook. May the odds be ever in your favor. And here we Go. Can I see this? Can you guys see this?
Should be.
And the winner is Don Bargenda.
Don Bargenda.
Congratulations, Don Bargenda. And you know what? That is somewhat fitting considering Don Bargenda got the first one correct and he was that close to getting the last one correct. And so if anyone was going to win,
It ought to be him.
ought to be him. Congratulations, Don Bargenda. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed the art. And if you want to join us for our Zoom wrap-up chat, our hangout, make sure you shoot me an email. And I'm going to get that going in the next 10, 15 minutes, okay? So that's it for tonight. And I'll see you guys. You guys who are joining us in the Zoom, I'll see you in a second. Everyone else, see you next time. Have a great weekend.
All right, thanks everyone.